Hello everybody, this is Tony, CEO, founder of Turo Luxury Car Rental. Make another video for my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about Turo, and I'm going to talk about how to start a successful car rental business using Turo. Okay, for those of you guys who don't know me, I started doing Turo about 1.5 years ago, back in the summer of 2021. I'm here in Louisville, Kentucky. I quit my 9-to-5 job, and I do this full-time now. This is my full-time hustle, Turo, Airbnb, YouTube. And I pretty much took off for me, very successful. And I'm gonna tell you how I got started. A lot of people be hitting me up, asking me questions like how you got started, how you got all these cars, how did you manage to work and build your fleet. I'm gonna talk about that in this video, okay? So please subscribe, like this video, get your pen and paper ready, because I'm gonna give out a lot of game, a lot of information, all right? And when I'm talking, I'm gonna also show you my shop as well, so you can kind of see a few of my vehicles and see how I got started and how I did things, okay? So let me go ahead and show you. So these are a few of my cars. Like I said, all my cars are black on black. All my cars have tinted windows. Most of my cars are V8 Hemis. And all these cars, believe it or not, I got based off my credit. So yeah, all these cars I did not pay cash for, and I did not lease, I finance. So all these cars I did finance, all right? There is many different ways you can get cars for Turo. If you check out my other videos, I'll talk about that. But all these cars you see right here, I didn't have no money, didn't need any money. I got all these cars based off my credit, all right? So the trick is, what you want to do, the first thing is you need to figure out what your credit score is, okay? Because credit is very important. Credit is more powerful than money, in my opinion. Credit is important. So the first thing you want to do, figure out what your credit score is, all right? Now, if you have a 700 credit score or higher, which I have like an 800 now, but if you got a 700 credit score or higher, you can actually go and get a car like I did with no money down. And you can get a low interest rate, and you could do like 72 months, all right? Which is gonna keep your payment low, all right? Which is important because you want your payment low so that when you start renting these out, you can make a lot of money and have a bigger profit margin, okay? So you wanna figure out what your credit score is. If you have good credit, the next step you wanna do is you can go to the dealership and you can go ahead and have them on your credit and try to get financed through the dealership, or you can go to your local credit union or your local bank and do it that way. That's actually the better option in my opinion. That's what I did, because if you go to a credit union or a bank, you're gonna get probably a lower interest rate. You won't have a whole lot of increase in your credit report, and they can just cut you a check the same day and you can take it to the dealership to buy your car. So you actually have more leverage when you go to buy your car at a dealership, okay? So that's what I did with a lot of my vehicles. I have like 9 cars with one credit union, and then my other cars is with other banks, other credit unions, okay? So what you wanna do is, like I said, you can go to the dealership, or you can go to your bank, or you can go to your credit union to buy cars, okay? To go ahead and put them on Turo. Now, the other good thing about it is, what you want to do, you can get it in your personal name, or you can get it in your business name. If you have business, you know, if you have an LLC or EIN, you can get it in your business name. If not, you can get it in your personal. If you are going to do it in your personal, I recommend you doing it within 30 days, because a lot of time when you buy a car, it doesn't hit your credit report until after 30, 45 days. So you want to go ahead and try to get all your cars within 30 days before it shows up on a credit report, okay? Then after that, before you actually go and buy a car, you want to look in your market to see what cars are available on Turo. So you want to see what cars are available, what cars are not available, so you can kind of make a decision what car to buy, because every market is different. So like I said, I'm in Louisville, Kentucky. I know, you know, every city you're going to have a different needs, you're going to have a different market, okay? So you want to see what cars are available in Turo, so that way you know what cars to get, because you don't want to buy a car that there's already plenty of on the platform, because you might not make any money, you might not get any bookings, okay? Now, the next thing you want to do is, when you go to buy a car, you want to shop around. So what I do is I go online. So I do, like, you know, cars.com, Auto Trader, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. There's a lot of different websites, but I go online to shop around and find my car instead of me driving around going to a dealership. Because when you go online, you can see what the price is online, the miles, the features, everything is online on the website, okay? Then if I'm interested, I will call that dealership, put a deposit down, and tell them to hold it, because I'm gonna come get it, because more than likely the vehicle's out of town. So I will either fly or I will drive to go and get the vehicle, okay? Then once you get the vehicle, if I like it, I go ahead and buy it. go ahead and take my pictures, go ahead and list it on Turo either the same day or next day and start making money. And my first payment's not due until like 45 days. So I'm pretty much making money before my first payment even due on that card, okay? So that's the game. I'm giving you guys a lot of free game here, okay? Now, another thing you wanna do is, you know, like I said, what I did was I was still working at the time, so I was doing both, all right? And then what I did was I used up like my vacation, my personal time, in order for me to try to scale my business, because it is hard, you know, it's not passive income. You know, I'm very hands-on with my customers, so what I do is I do meet my customers, all right? And then I also do delivery, and also, you know, getting the cars clean and stuff like that. So it was hard for me to do both. So what I did was I had used up my vacation time, my personal time, my sick time at my job when I first started, and then once I scaled and got enough cars, and I seen that it was, I love it, and it's more money than me working, I went ahead and quit my job and start doing this full time, okay? So there was a process, okay? Because a lot of people would hit me up asking me how did I do both, stuff like that, because at the time I didn't have no employees, it was just me, I was doing everything by myself. But once I got 10 cars, and once all my cars ran out in one day, and I made $1,000 in one day, which normally I make $1,000 in 1 week, I knew it was time to quit my job and to do this full time. So that's what I did, you know, and I ended up quitting my job, you know, and then I started doing this full time, and I started getting more vehicles, and now I have 17 cars, okay? So just give you guys some free game, some information, because a lot of people hit me up talking about, you know, how'd you get started, you know, stuff like that. So it's like I said, it's all about credit. Now, you can pay cash for these cars too. You can go out and pay cash, or you can lease, but I wouldn't recommend those options. I think the best option is to finance, okay? That's just me personally, you know, everybody has their own opinion about that, but me, I financed all my cars, and they all in my personal name. Now going forward, when I get cars, they would be my business name, because now I have an EIN, I have an LLC, you know, stuff like that, okay? So just trying to give you guys some free game. You got some tips and advice as far as how to get started, because Turo is very lucrative, and I definitely recommend it. So if you have any other questions, hit me up. Like I said, I am going to be having a seminar class soon. I'm doing one-on-one sessions. If you want a one-on-one session, I'm doing that right now, so you can hit me up on that. Tony Luxury Cars on all social media platforms. You can also hit me up via email. So yeah, so hit me up if you're interested. You know, if you have any questions, hit me up. You know, subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, and we'll be making more in the future. So again, like I said, my name is Tony, and I'm out. See you next video. Peace.